Good morning everyone, my name is Peter from SharpSharkGames and I will be showing you how our supply and demand tracker for StarTrader game works. Where we will start is to how to first assemble this. As you can see, I have it printed on a white piece of paper. It does not matter whether it's white or blue or whatever. What you need to do is to cut it from the paper, just the colored things and the inside piece here. Be careful on the corners, but I believe you will manage because it's not that easy to cut them through. Now I've already done it, so a magician comes in to play, and this is what you receive. Two pieces, solid part and mobile part, right? Now at this point, use a heat sealer, so it looks better with that. I think that both pieces will fit into the heat sealer, so just put it into the heat sealer like that, right? And when you will have a blank piece of foil, you will do it something like that. Put it in, and you will receive those two things, right? One piece of paper like that. Now, the only cut after that you will have to do is here. One cut, one smooth cut, so to separate solid piece and mobile piece. Again, my magic worked and I have done it already. Now there's the next step. Adjust the mobile part, because in your after you will put it out from the heat sealer, it will be wider. So on the top and on the bottom, leave only something like 2 millimeters of foil, but on the right hand side and on the left hand side, do not remove it, okay? Leave it as it is. Okay, so you have done it. Now, the next thing is that you need to cut 2 additional lines on your solid part, just to the right on the dices and to the left on the dices, okay? From here to here. Now, the important thing is that it must be the same width, your cut must be the same width as your mobile part is, so that it fits into. And another important thing is that your cut needs to be done in the way that the numbers shown on the mobile piece are visible when you put them down. So when you do the cut, and the hint is, do the cut here smaller than the width of my mobile piece, because it's then easier. Then you put it into it. If it doesn't fit, then make the cut wider. And here you put it from behind, right? So I have some issues with that. Yeah, there it is. And with that done, both pieces work very smoothly. Look how it moves easily, right? And that is exactly what we wanted to achieve. Right, so how it works really. I will first describe what are the elements. The table here we call SD price changer. You use it when you do not have any trades for a given commodity. So for instance, if we have a commodity that's the supply and demand modifier is -7, and for a price change we will roll 5, then we check the number on intersection, -7 and 5, and the price change is +1. I think it's so basic, and I will not spend any more time on this, but this is helpful. And this one here does not have this table, but the rest of the elements is exactly the same, let's say. And there are 4 different rows of numbers, let's call them. And from the top you have the red one, which is called 2 dice roll, the blue one, which is called commodity supply and demand. You have the pink one or violet one, let's call it, it's price offer track and price change after all. And the green one is a supplement to it, it's quantity indicator. There is one more piece, I will magnify it for you, here, and we call it zero marker, okay? So those are the things. 2 dice roll, commodity SD, price offer, and quantity indicator with zero marker right there inside. At this point, I hope you are not bored to death, but this is how it will work now. Having the 4 tracks, the procedure is quite the same as in a standard star trader. So you do a 2 dice roll, then on commodity SD track you find your commodity number and you make sure that your commodity SD for a given commodity in a given space system is directly under your dice roll. So for instance, if I have alloys in gamma leporis, which SD for them is +1, I make a dice roll of 4. I make sure that +1 is directly under 4. Okay? And now, if you wish to buy, you will usually offer prices higher than the current price, which is reflected by the numbers on a pink one, price offer. So if you are buying, search the most right hand your offer. So if your offer is at +1, you will be here. If it's at +2, it will be here. Notice that it must be on the right hand side of the zero indicator. And the same is with the selling. If you wish to sell, your offer needs to be on the left hand side. So for alloys in gamma leporis, you need to offer a good price, right? It would have to be at -4, -3, at least -2. Okay, and now let's assume that we have a purchase and the price offer is +3 to the current price. So we are here, okay? We are here at +3. And the number below on a green quantity indicator shows you the maximum units player can buy at +3 price. Here it shows you at +2, +1, and so on and so on. While here it shows you how much could you sell at, if you would, your price would be at -2 or -3. All right. So this is pretty simple. Now, how the procedure works on. So let's assume we've had a +3 price offer. The player decided only to buy 5. Okay. So if he decides to buy 5, we move the mobile part by 5 units to the left. Now you can do it in 2 ways. You can just count 5 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can do it differently. You can find number 5 here on the green track, look up the number that is directly above it, and move the mobile part so that number is directly above 0 marker, which I will do in this moment. Okay, and this is our current situation. Okay, 0 marker shows you what will happen with the price after this trade, and the next player to purchase will have to deal with this situation. So let's say we've had second player who wanted to purchase at +2, and we do the same procedure. We search the rightmost number 2, +2, on our price offer track, and we find the relevant number on quantity indicator, which is 5. So if he decides to buy 5, again, we move the mobile part by 5 to the left this time, and we find out that the price will grow by 2 units. And probably that's it for all the players that can do in this round. And that's how it works. That is exactly how it works. Now, I've shown you an example of purchasing, but selling is exactly the same, but you just search the left-hand most. Okay, so if you will have a situation where person or player did offer a price of -2 at -2, you do exactly the same. You just move the mobile piece to the right-hand side to reflect the change. Okay, and that's it. I really hope you will enjoy our supply-demand tracker. It really helps us out in our games. Thanks a lot. It was Peter from SharpSharkGames speaking, and have a lots of fun.